Kojo Chamantin nsama odi etudwa. Okay, enti yehwe se ebeye krado na fe yede ho ensem ede abrew ode nsama hodo bebre ena ede tudwa womra enei wode the nominations form ede call the electoral commission nyame admo chena ena ho ensem nyina ebeba na wienti president. Okay, yanko ni enti yenra Alan Kojo Chematin
Oma me kwan na banu a ye ba beto akansie no a ye bi beyi opanyina obedi oman nanim busumi etwato December ye kwakọ to aba ayi panyi obedi oman nanim the Democrat aba to contest as a presidential candidate in the general election. Na me pese mi na sa akonya iso na me da Ghana fo nyina ase Paul Ghana for nine Misha Edo Omayi Achron no Adia so many years. Na they say Ghana for Shan say Omope Pendini Oba Beko Amagan not for political parties. Omofisha Pendini President Oba Obetini a year free how are you almost the sick as someone asaya ama Ghana for which no obia owo Nigeria obetini ama yetime free sa Ghana for so hwehwe Tanzania say ni adumna oyame ehira so mano oba so a obeta Ghana for nyina bom na afei ade fan government of national unity. Say we are a political party representative, say one non party, say a handful, one more business, and one more religious leaders, and Muslim for Pia Casamoso, a bit no, a bino, a bono. And a face so no, Ghana for almost like can be president or bar, or bet me, a constitution. Ghana or that young man, the better this sire abba, now say, your mum will be for the new Africa. The church of almost say, almost the president or bar, or bet me a dear Nimu, Ama Ghana for your shubine, yes, soon near buying a bessisa, said the bear, never carbon Ghana, a colony. Dance a good one, and then that, not Ghana for a train. Sir Alan Chamati, a fay, obeying what they say. Say, Oba Bejina, Naya Tumsoba, Yamana be president of Ghana, what Master Ghana. It's a lady of Beji, the watch Ghana for, say, the guy soon in Abdom. Alan will become the first non-partisan president in the history of Ghana. But that woman, we are not
we a chief Alan Kojo Chematin nsema odi to yomra wode ni nominations for mekodan the electoral commission ena otese odi ensem ede etudwa no yede kan de atudwa se we 40-year-old Elijah Kwabena Owusu Dankwah. Ono oye centroni, oye lawyer, oye musician, oye rapper. It cuts across all facets of life. Na oyini wiye no say emebunu no monhwe. Mudie nie. Medwene mu hunti na mnim se moda makoma so nti meyi babunu 40 years. No dia ma emebunu se monyina so na monto aba. Ema na empayfo ka ho nsem bebre se papa ya wakwakoyi ni ebetimi ede nsakraa bi ede aba aboa amenei Alan Kojo Chematin ne susu ya da ne tirim anase botaa esine ne susu opese odi mampani na obo magana mpuntu konanim no ebetimi aba so ana emre eden krabia ena ebekire right na ya move on afei yanko enra ena the minister for agric honorable Brian Echampong ede betu dwa se enei wo say ye kokofui enei yate deni yanko ne yanko tie nsema odi tudwa efa the new cocoa price odi etudwa no eho
3,000 Ghana cedis per 64 kg bag. On the inter-season basis, it has increased from 20,928 or 1,308 Ghana cedis per 64 kg bag at the opening of the 2023-2024 season to now 48,000 Ghana cedis per ton or 3,000 Ghana cedis per 64 kg bag. I repeat, the price has moved from 20,908 Ghana cedis to 48,000 Ghana cedis per ton, or it has moved from 1,308 Ghana cedis per 64 kg bag to 3,000 Ghana cedis per 64 kg bag. This is an unprecedented 129.36% increase from where
we the Minister for Agric, Brian Champon, and on answer this answer me to a gram. Kwakodi hu enkomo na yahwe obekaya April mu ho na ebase atum na cocoa farmers ni bi eba bonten se saban pepa se nei wo mo di yie pa de a wontum nko 3,000 ena nokre watum e de ko 3,000 Ghana cedis ebedi nkomo e de afa ho na yahwe se de ho ensem enso etia fam yanko na yanko small scale mining omo egumakura nei womo enso atom hu egu mu se aha amanfo se omo nyuma no dodo eme yebo omudin ebone edodo nti enra omo ekopiem enso ewo mankranso ene ne potem na omo ene womo a se bi omo free Ghana hanoma womo eye dwumadie ne bi no echinya omo tintes kokko ewo omo eso yanko ne hwe eno so ensema ekoso ewo ho na yemra
Eskuna ding. And now I'm not here, don't buy ya. Omo nam swim gragra no way omo pam nkrofo no omo se omo niama. Say ye small scale mining task force no ye train na kwabem atrem se omo hwe ye nsu ansu ba no so ye hwe ni ya. Anya de se san nkrofo ku we beti abegu nsu so ye adwuma. Na emu akoye se ya mfa tumi no nyin ama yen ahoden mu ama aban ntaya chi a. Na akoye amanyosem ayeda kobem. Na afi nsu no nipa no o say kra no na ye ni small scale miners for no. Yes excavators na afi de na srafo be say no. Ba adwuma na nkasa pa na wo machi a se de mu hu ya omo say enwom. We oni krata bia na emu say ye nyina no small scale mining say ye concession ma wa obi a na sase no o compensate no ye mu san krofo se nsu no hanom compensate no eno so ya semba ko enti yesre se band de ye small scale mining de ye nyina ye Ghana for na gudie no o se yetu na ne kwan papa so no se ye de ye fa so yetu na san krofo ko we de o ne small scale mining e twaka ye fight ya compensate nsu na ni betie free and nei kura na aye amanyonsem dai ebinom de amanyonsem na aban wate so sensuo non so de abufehyew no de small scale mining small scale mining afen so ono so sori a no sa de mo de nenam mabunu media me ba bia mo ya adwuma bia memma ye ntimo ntoma me sa no mani nyina ya de a
small scale mining no ye nsha aban bia ase e autonomous iti yenso ye ntena ho e ma amanyokuo bi e power o pe no onko transport nkrofo megunsuom ibu ye adwuma na anim ase dabi ye mpene sa de no iti ye ka chi omo aye chichi wo mo no obi enu okatwi ba ku bi oka broken ni din komo say omu di bi gu ha no omu di bi ko film no omu di bi ko wodam ba ye through message na mo say ba bi omu obi a na ye be chesi omo because ye na ye nsha ban bi ase ye association ana ye defend ye adwuma so na enye tumi a wo pe eti na wo ba be gina no so aba be gu small scale na anim ase dabi ye mpene eti message a e ko ne say obi a onim say omu wo ho no o mani ntu omu say ye ba wo mo so a enya agro according to boys na ye ni omu di nkomo no kire say obi na di omu ba ye ena say ba bia duro so no politician omu tumi ye bibia bi but ena me kan ye no ye ntena ho no mo say obi meyusu ye adwuma no dabi enam say no na aka bibi fa ho Ghana fo so mu ninti o ma meyusu no meka bibi fa ma Ghana fo me so adwuma no ye invest wo mu ene mo ba ye mo hu adwuma wo mu di wa ha no mo amudi mo ne ho bi eti ba bi kura wo di wo mu call ye no ye be chesi wo mo yɛbɛkyerɛ so mu a yɛmfa ni agorɔ mesrɛ ghanafoɔ sɛ saa ɔmu wɔ nsuo so no yɛ small scale mine yɛ nsosɔ so na saa nso na Ghana ni bi wɔ baabi a nso nsosɔ so because yɛ no yɛnti aban mma nkrataa sɛ yɛmfa nyɛ adwuma wɔ nsuo ti wo a wodim bi wɔ baabi bia na wɔsɛ nsuo no nso yɛ wasɛdeɛ woyɛ Ghana ni wɔmmɔden sɛ wɔbɛpam wɔ mo kɔman no ɛyɛ a ɛyɛ ma yɛ nyinaa ana videos ne photos security wɔ social media nso no bebree yɛ old videos any old pictures ana security ɛsɛ Ghanafoɔ sɛ yɛn as a small scale miner no yɛn tena hɔnom ɛma obi ma me sɛ nsuo no mfa nhyɛ.
Wei ɛyɛ Kwame China ɔkɔ small scale mu a small scale mining no mu a ɔno ɛyɛ panin baako hɔnom a nti sɛ nei ɛna ɔmo sɔre deɛ a na ne ɛho nsɛm nso ɛno no right enti ma yɛntoa so na afei yɛnhwɛ nsɛm ahodoɔ hɔ no saa small scale ho nsɛnsɛm ne koko ho nsɛnsɛm a mahyɛ da ɛna mabɔ no mmienu ɛde afra yɛnkɔ panin paa ɔno ɛda Ghana Cocoa Board ano yɛwura ɛyɛ Boahen Edu ɔno nso ɛde nsɛm ɛde ato dwa ɛfa koko no ɛho titiriw wɔn small koko no ɛde kɔ ɛnenti ama koko no ho nsɛm no ayɛ bibi ɛwɔ hɔ ɛwɔ man mu ha na afei ɛyɛ illegal mining effect a ɛwɔ koko no so yɛntie nsɛm ɔpanin ɛde to dwa.
Water region used to give Cocoa Board about 10,000 tons of cocoa a year. Last year, 2022, we had 870 something tons. A region that could give us 8 to 10,000, between 8 and 10,000, they were giving us just about that's less than 900 tons. Everything is not good. Now we sent Cocoa Board has intelligence unit, and when they get it, then they feed to the police or any other security to do the arrest. Anytime they arrested any of these miscreants at the border, the youth in the neighboring communities, they will mobilize and come and free them at the border. This is what we're doing now. They will come and free them. So the smuggling has been going on with impunity. There's a law in Ghana, that's the Economic Trees Protection Act, 1979. That's AFRC Decree 47. AFRC Decree 47. There's a law in Ghana, and it prohibits the destruction of every cocoa tree. It prohibits. Now, if we were all to go by this law, it means that you cannot do any mining in any cocoa farm. But without destroying the tree, you cannot mine. That's the essence of the law. It's very fundamental, But the weakness of that law that I've seen is that the penalty destined for flouting the law is just, when you convert, it's just about 3,600 Ghana cedis. And anybody at all can go and then destroy and then go and pay 3,000. And then it's also subject to existing compensation rates, that if you want to go and mine, for you to do that, even when you've been licensed, let's say you have a mining lease, you have to go and negotiate with the farmer as to how much you pay. And if the farmer disagrees, when there's a disagreement, you should recourse to the minister in charge of lands and forestry, who will then refer the matter to the Lands Valuation Board. At the end of the day, you will pay 20 cedis per tree. In an acre, you have 440 trees. Multiply 20 cedis by 480, 8,800. Yes. To me, it's not the best. So, what Cocoa Board, the desk that we've established, together with our legal department, we've reviewed the value of the cocoa, and I think on an acre we had I think it's about 1.3 or so million. I'm not sure about the figure. So
all right, enti we the cocoa board penny odano yinra boahin edu na otise waka ense be kwaba na ebedi nkom be yanko ne ne yinra Godwin ama General Secretary de ma Small Scale Miners Association yanko na fe yene no eni nkomo emfa enema ekoso eni won so anamo a wo mu etui. Abeli, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Na me ba chobo ko de.
Ba chobo be mu ye pa na wo so e.
Nyame adom ye ho ye papa. Yedi kan ma ye na wasese ye to ahoma waje bre se oni edi nkomo. Na ye nhye nkomo twetwe no ase esi. Yenim se aka Small Scale Miners a mo ye eku a se biaban amamo eye krata mudi edi edwuma. Enei galamsey edwumadie enti ayaye se munyina no mofutu anase abefra mo se moka ho bi na yensasi esei mutete sansem ya anamon ben na mutu na den na moka edefa ho.
Yo besan ache chief woni studio po ni muduma pa amoye ema online Ghana na se mi chichi mu kaka na uhwe illegal mining na dodo na fi se illegal mining no eno na eye small scale mining there illegal mining eyo obi a oye edwuma oni tumi krata na oye edwuma wo mia ensese oye edwuma ebi ni sen ohwe yemra ye di edwuma ewo mining mu a yemma obi atumi krata se onkonko ye edwuma ewo forest reserve mostly mine bi enu a yemma omutumi krata se omko edwuma wo forest reserve apart from large scale companies ni mostly bi enu until be all ye juma forest reserve na oni permit or be enter and I say I buy man license via so go enter and now your man license so on your prospecting no if you answer say no forest reserve no am say be China for any group will be no yes juma no mu twen nua e twa kwaye ni gini e illegal mining any small scale any twa can be any small scale any like wouldn't make us a small scale. A pure illegal. Almost someone shows so yes, you many in an anyway, a man is assassin. Say, Uncle Juma, Kratas, Uncle Juma won't use. We shall not require what we are, and then Media. How many times we would say minus another small scale mining ABD machine? I could see a lot of one. Nina illegal miners. And he, no more says, "Sa putting in no more yen, or just small scale mining." Now, Ushima, Esan said, the predominant shada anti humanity. Say, a basse ubia kudi bonia, near the ambitious small scale miners. Make us see your companies I can see on my side, the Mukotan in Shua say, the amount to make as a concession, say, we are to Juma, and so to be protected concession. Then you illegal problem obepamo. Now, so your last scale companies be or more prospecting easy. Nobody transaction. Nobody ama for no me juma. Assembly yes a small scale for. And this assembly when see a can near no be a theatre. I say it also near as an association. I will fight April 2017. ABC 2019 a binding table to small scale mining. So, I feel one 2018. And when you go palm Kruma, one require ban, table that. Yes, small scale miners. And the young, you want to make that as the man, you might continue. A man for forest, meaning illegal for you, one requires to for crown. And the good one, fresh and bandit small scale mining. Sebio Kafraja, I say, Omuni dear, I was small scale. It's what
But opening mami muso say what can I say no say sebio eniama no aba betuen aba be hayen ebi anke tu anamo bi etu hu yi anke bi anke mba me friend me shase no me de tu dwa no yaya mana aba be frayen
ampa nia as I say you nyina ye hu say election year most of it that's me ba 2016 ebemu ama abanfu for by 2017 kan ya money bank to small scale so the same way ya person be do election year we so the same thing happen and you shemo I dey say politicians no any omo petu mi e dey aba abemu no mo ka bob ni etu ye if say omo dey nyina politics so we kwachi we say here we dey be general campaigns why say me pa me yi wo mu we nsu kokasi a we si dey bi nsu me dey see amamo enti ama the illegality essence and the pardon gumunity and democracy ni politics ni dey dom na enti abandon to nka one thing and omo dey adane politics but the shared responsibility of you say omo dey adane politics then na yensu ye yes must get minus yet to me yi to omo ye chamfa omo dey since you say no 2017 to 2018 you check records now over 8,000 yani yet boys did the drop more than 1,000 and over amo ha again and say e yan resources mo do ni ere omo call police station at the near job bebree and 2023 your task force here juma by adoptive Brim River no na stability a war over 3,000 MTUs no yet to meet suma ni ba 50
e ka stability na eno ya de he no stability ni ye hwan
ensio na hunu aye ahunu amanfo ahuru egum na champafo ne edimu yi emuniyama na otu asie ni nyina no e tu ya task force gum yet na one best assessment ensio ne ni ti ya ko ya yentumi anwie ni nyina nkosi ba bi ebobu opra no nanso Ghana Water Company regional headquarters Kufubia e boy abaso wa bima ye if say bin see that na otu mienu ni na otu miensa ye tu ye hugu mu obi enu a ye spare no say wo ga furu egu nsu ni enti ade a betumi aye na so support any logistics a de be no ye nya bi district assemblies ni MCs ni one for mo nyina no o me na boy abaso don't obi an supporting e di mo ama illegal miners because two etuo ebo ye commander odi edi ema etuo no fa nanim kopie wo nefi nyame nko a ene yede ne ko 237 ena ye reporting ma police ema ye chi nipa na ni otutuo ndi odwane ye ba ne nkrofo de omo ye no omo nanti over 200 meters de ko ba bia task force one wall sa dream boni ni omo tima nko ba fa tuo epiwo e ko ede ema ye de omo ko etu omo ni musem ye de omo ko kota nipa na oye a wadwane no ye nya ne besi ne nanso nipa omo ka ne ho omo su kite tuo ni bi no ye ti court a discharge omo say akwenti omo from omo say na abu bed nim say uhwe se me omo di asem na na ya asem nipa so otutuo no so no a wadwane no ya tue bibia ne ye pe order from the police omo assistant omo ye ni etumi a publish wo papers community bisu na obi ehu ba bia nipa ewo na ye be minua 6 months na eko ye di echi a police ntumi ye publication in mind
publication no ma krampo na mahu se ebia se anasisi
ma ye report ye ma police chebi divisional police omo no mo di asem no ma inspector no ya ko no hode na esi o se ya follow up sese hu se no ma ya asem ni na atro ama nipa na tutu na o se be bi plat ni frɛ threatening crop se mu ya mesan di crop ba be tutu abom ni nyina ya report ama police and so ko ya ko no tie nya support wa the small scale miners ye ayeti ye eduma no ye ne enim solution no ye ne enim bedi asa for ne she ye tu ya task force gumo obo se totofo nyina o meduane ye to to bi o ahemfo no dodo na mo ye dikro na mo chim no o na o ma gisa yi totofo na edim na o twe bia no o mo gigi on ska
I see
ye nim bedi o mo ti o mo ne o mo so na titkro eye meeting eye bibia sa ko dodo na nsu enye Ghana fo A young Crawford, a couple of five, if we togo, if we are no matter now.
And Crawford Ben a couple of pass at your mobile, say, Omun free gun, Hana, a Juma.
One Crawford be a sponsor. Obi or sponsor. Or no sponsor. And no, I perform with Togo, what offer be to go there again, not the Omaba. No, or the Oma Juma, no, I took good day from them cheap.
I see.
It's happening in ya more one is there. You near Tessa Okawan, do one out for San Crawford. Ọmụ ye adwumane ọmụ mo omudi na so ọmụ omudi mpe ye be hwehwe oni akwachi ho dudu na akwachi ho nsusu a obi tumi ka koka police fo sadio ebinum moayen na o maka chom so ọmụ ye kuafo na o ma trotro no meja na ọmụ ko
eje se ekono nye koketwa enya koketwa se Ghana fo nyina mfa ọmụ nsa amma ametodek ne so a ne kono be yedin.
Onlyคนbe din na so yenye wo gidie se the Ghana for kan ye ho ye na eni mu wura mu ho ye na eni mu tricks the mo nyina kan ye ho na media kan ye ho a ye be ko ama ye tumi ayede ewi ni na befa kwenye so Maakye bi se omo call it say yenye total ban on small scale mining no 2017 to 2018 ye did ban two small scale for so no a cat the brebe, the better small scale process. If they were called to me, cat or the Juma, Wako Bobby Sia or the Juma, a bit of Kobo, Manonina, the Adi. Missy, as we speak now, a being recovered 2 years. Now, I say no more young Kakanga tell you of Omoka. Now, Obinsu air present, yen pata bontuso. Not just say, then the better so be or person or young mining, no yen compass no beko aqua. If you say, people are crack and say protecting no. Obi ko say bibi anato ko ye bibi a ni fo ye na dwuma ye ni ese ono so onko fi ye ye say moa
yo in this case no they say Ghana fo nyina obi akabi abe national issue in this case no kwame na betimi afa so a ye betimi ayi sade e de free ho because mo so mo how say ka say banne a onyi ni sese bia ye banne na mpo ye nya enema de sisia no ye betimi aboa na kire masako.
Yabi, I know the young Prenessa. Every day, ya young and 2 years. I'm a human say, I'm a yet to the car. 2 years in Mukra, the tax force boom. Soon the other. And if you had bet to me, Abwa Mayaya. Yama F1. You bet to me, small in the car minus no. Omugunshum. I didn't think to be your. Omu be lawyer kwanya ye nyire hu om so omu ye adwuma na adenti ne ye hu om omu okwaye mu a omu ye adwuma adenti ne ye hu om enti eso ye kosa amia no ne ye yi omu fim yo ye adwuma no ye nsu de ye hu agim ne aboa mo ne ye nyina ye bipen ye betumi aye
matikura se mo sa asase a mo de tax force no esan ekọ ambiamia na This time I want something to say. How are you going about it? Kwabena Owusu back in Ben na mo wo any mo ye wia. What is your expect? Dey na mo expect say be see.
Yeah, expect here and say. Your task force for no call round. Omo your small scale miners. Any area so I say. Ye ko no ye Ghana baby ah. Enti next I make a press conference for Eastern region. Yeah, to your task force if you ma call. Then soon baby omu ye ehunu densu na eba nkran no e concession e last concession for there and yes most ni bia there ye hu wo ya identify ya man crofo na edi adwuma na nso mu fidie si ho enti ye detach for say ko ni akoboa na ye yi fidie ni na efi ho na nipa concession ni ye ne dia o ye last no ya tro dia akoma ban say so when to me anhwe ne concession so ya nyi mfiri ni nsem e say dodo na sa na omu ye omo ateki no mo dey say na ma omo hwe na omo ahunu nsuo
Kessben.
And the strategy they say wherever there is illegal mining operation what assassin here odia we to try mom no e say no ye reclamation e say wu any show ni hwe kwan be man ama nsuo no ate na ya magana fu gina ehu say e asimesi ana obenti na eye ni amfa ma me fo aye and na say no hwe mu nsuo a why is that of langas illegal mining ni poni bi akofa langas ukowa na langas bikita sika ni etu yenso ya reported in Amba police almost anti-langa squad. Boy, I'm a young few. And our district assemblies, no, anyone who didn't transfer say. They bet to me stop here. The DC and then penny for the omonensi from our monomoyal leaders of the DISEC, REXEC, and the Adena. Omono kite secretary and Omubumwa. You bet to me, Jumana Maya Brennas.
Yo.
Yanyan is a bay de devo, the BI national issue, Nadiade. We are next to be entering the legal minus number Kumbuma Kuyuma.
Still Ombeko, Ombo Casobian Trevi, still Ombeko Yejuma. Anyway. Yera Godwin ama yada senano pay any brawenya ediamae. Godwin ama a general secretary at the the Small Scale Miners Association. I would say yenenu edi enkomo eno. Right. The my member studio sir na wofa oha ekuya oha na akusia enso ewo ha. Agia.
Ohene.
Na mention say free where. Some no koku for the oho. Small scale mining in Crony Bay in Galamsey Huns and Semi so Alan dear and so you bet me I share emu na and the inflation and so abafom inflation abafom it's about 20.4 over 20.4 and abanti 6 months yabaho yabaho adeba could be boy ding into yes so share region by region now oko upper east and upper east when there aduane boko so pa about 50 point something percent and 55 yes percent and a course na at the corner ma ho course no e be hwonsum na oba de bar from so northern region and also a bar from party and for 6 months consecutively and inflation bar na bar from say about 20.4%. I'm paying for say by the close of the year net me about do 15%. Eduane bono and then they say about for munti amene inflation no etimi about a man start kudwaso nti people mu dey are different from a year dey koso odwaso. Again, mama say from free ho.
Yeah, ye turning sopen de ye nkasa abafom.
Sa ho.
Ai. Ebi omo mutimi ko bush. Ekoto ne bebre no. Ono no behu ne sa abafom ba me amekwa na be yi bayere miensa. Ama me 100 cedis a menim se nka bayere bo de. Edru bayere season.
Da kan ya na me fa kurum na so me ko hwese.
Ele city.
Na me ko na no kre.
Oh, Trodo.
Thank you.
Trodo. Ebi kura 150.
Thank you 200 na wo mu. Akese kakra na wo de ko che ehye ni munyam no. Miensa 200.
And I'm saying you are the wu.
Nankaya ye nim se nka bayire season pa de. Enye sei na wo se bayire boy ye no de. Ye be kwaso akasa aduane boarding. Okwa na ye sa mako ye be kan na de kuma bi 5 cities no de. Ye be kasa ne bonya ma fom. Je se bia de onu kono koto ne yie no oba. No de abebu yen a ye koto kakra de akofie. Senti na kwasi broni says economics. Ebe can say always the final consumer suffers. Anti ye de ye hu se no kwasem ne aduane bo aba from sa. Anyway, ma memfa eno nto ho. Ma menka koko asem ne kakra me bia wian ma ba galamsey no so. Ma ye moyensem emma Ghana aban.
Ayade.
From 2070 Ghana cedis to 3,000. Dear aban na yade. One for 100 cedis. And 50 cedis be amfantumu. Na 930 Ghana cedis aka kuma bi na 1,000 and or the two mu de adentina aban no nyade. One say brano ye monwie da kropentina make us a governance aman chekere ye no ye to aso. Ye nyeni nyina da kro.
April na bae no. Enim say NDC for titru ba bonten be ka say baby aban de akono. Ka se nka wodi kosoro kra na baby akono kra still enu baby a no mo expect say aban e de ebeko.
Dear ewo mu ne say me say every human being is a selfish animal. Enti twa wo kon fama no onye hwe. Ti na make say aman chekere ye governance ye continuous process. Enti enye nne ya wo tum ba akopei e no betum ama koko bag bo kotokuo ba akwa dru 100 ye friend is saying 100 million old 10,000 Ghana cedis. I mean can it say 100 million and 10,000 aha empimudu eye dan ya nkakra said ye na no nkenkamu ye te nkenkamu a odi bi eton mu na say edu cocoa season ankasa no e kire se ni da so wo ho who knows se bi kra nyame ye o madom na o mutimi san weni a within their 4 years no ye san bie cocoa bi ma ade ne be san jampe good inti obi pen the politics bia ye no de ene o tenchen no cocoa kwani na nim se ade ya ye de ama me de eye ma me but obi be se ni kutupa amo aka che yesisimo yesisimo but aban sika no ya hwenhu se ni nyina nkowura faako enti yenye ni da so se ene ya watumi ochena obetimi asa atum bio because your friend is a church ni nso ehwe so no nso kakra ba beto na katua so nurse ni hwe so obenya bi doctor be hwe so obenya bi nti sa na sika no ya tese ne kakra akra sa efe me kwamanimu no na we no bema akuafo no ehu se efe die nti na me wo koko a e wasa meton because I was study the life span of cocoa mfie dodo a cocoa betimi adi a cocoa timi di 100 years but the productive years no time etimi so ema wunya so mfaso no ye 25 to 30 years mfie eduonu num
ne baba wa bremu
ne maba wa bremu ha
so no na fe
sa time no chinam wan wo de so bebre ma o na de cocoa so sa brama wudidi hu se ya mfie aduasa cocoa edi wa bro woni wa bro
o de season ne back so no na why crowd what to cocoa crutch I first say cocoa ni
be kuma sia be tontoma wo muji o musika say ya bra wo nkwan mu ye de nkwan mu ye na say me hu mo fa ne me na nanom na o mu do cocoa that time na hu cocoa crutch na say cocoa kuani ne yere a wo hu say we fram toma mo no ya ba to GTP e de ma ne duku asesa because sika abafie enti na we no ye ka kire kuafo no say what na hu say ye didida say ya na eye chen so be ma sa gadam say efuo yi e be ba be daada wo
oti eye wurabo ahen edu o say emra e wo ho say ensase ebi e wo ho no ma na say ndua bi wo ho no ma eni say yetwa awo emra e wo ho but the question ebusa no say enei emra na e wo ho no ye de ye adwuma ena law na akọ no so ka behu anka enei se nka wo ton koko anaso akokra wanya concession no oni koko wura na nkotrase na oni ne so tiase mawa na afei waye wan tiase anu wasan aba
e wo so say Ghana yan ne yedi koko na ekọ amansa adwa so koko kuani no wo de ne say wo beye koko no ho adwuma ama na so amwate wo ti wi a wabo agu apa so na wanuma ma na wo waton koko kuani mfa koko nya hwe enti aban no na to koko na firi wonsam na aban na koto anya so mfa so
we kwala me kaka galamsefo na omokoto asase
enti me ka be siasem so say eni kwa sa aban mpoma koko akuafo no ho kwan emma galamse ni ba na obetena se bekasa na woton koko ne de ma no
correct no we mining for ka galamse de illegal we mining o nya krata se opeso prospect wo ha.
If you want to prospect, do not go and prospect in cocoa farm. Because cocoa no me say didi dana ye. Adia emma wiska sa for be 30 years. And we ne maba wa brem. Ansa na tama ni ovaries no ayemre no. Afi no no betete ne kakra wo ho sa.
O hwe screen so a we ahwe cocoa bia ba.
Kanifo
eni niema etuatua ho
enti show sa ban no e ma subsidies ne ya mamo enura mo de beye koko no ho adwuma na wo de eduru tem bia wo so obi say ne mines binti ton koko no fama no once and for all na ho asem ba nye Ghana mine na e ba beboka all right at the end of the day aban no e na elusu na bia munim bibi of all the benefits of cocoa beans ye de ye say say exporting the raw no nti ye nse da hunu so mfaso na koko na towuro no wabo awie ne hono no ye de ye seminar amonchim eno na say ya no alata seminar no ansa na koko ahaban won say omo akro ise be skin rashes ne ade no sa amonchim no eno ne ye di dware emetimi sim
bibie ne ho ye totwene wo
ye totwene akwakwa ye tisa abe ansa na wo ba na haban na ye nya first ne ye kwakura ase no ahaban no ne ye wo ye ka se wa wo fa di nnua ebegu ho e di ahoma chechire ko de asa de wo pam no wo pam koko ahaban no wodua so na owia wa kukuru abe nnua no eno so na omode ye owia wa kukuru de akobodan no so ti say de na ye di roofing sheet egu dan so no ye di koko ahaban ebodan so na wo dem abra air condition bia enchen sa dan no
ekwe na fesima na
ya mama kwan amama se koko nti ye da aban ase so wa se koko akuafo animonyam omo nso hu sa aban wo mu gidie enti ye de yan kakra ebekọ nanim bra me de masem yi ba wie na me ka galamsey fo de ne kakra bi ye declare state of emergency nda sese obi e ka ho asem eno no saban be declare aban no decision but the etienne say e was ye hu say all forms of activities along our river bodies no bra e was eno ne ye bane eno de ye bane all forms of activities e wo yensuo mu
forest mu
yensuo ho se forest na nkasa kransa na abewura mu no e was se wo je permit every EPA and FA forestry commission and sana sase no kra ne ko watimi awuram eno na me ne me mankuma ye TV hu na ne ye hwe na epumpo yetimi ase no me se monhwepo epo a eba asorote no ni nyina ye fi enti sesa ne ma we nyina bra ye ntimi amba ne all forms of activities along our river bodies and then so obi ankwaje permit and sana wawura kwaye no ma sa activities ni nyina dey should be considered illegal.
All right, me that's
enti me moya sase ni so no
Papa
Yodi
mami ti o kakra na abejafo na ba na
koko no o se anope sase na meka se abai di ka tum afia sase no April no tum ko
2070 yeah
na nye the main crop season di atum di as go akuafo no bebre na hunu so fa so go no almost started August, September, October na eno December no na do no akoko na asa lean season de okopra so keke it when the major crop season did you know this a border da na 2000 by no ni koko no afi na obeje 3000 nti eye so any but the question is koko no bi wo ho say na kuye ka no say no ko manso ni ade areas but I want to talk koko for we want to need the GB 50,000 also piscana ne
our whole wafa
what do cocoa for 50,000 and ne ka unya 10 bucks a cry 30,000
that's wo na asa wo betimi asa so ama wo da che
can you imagine that can ne count 10 bucks a cry no you have 30,000 the got 2 years as 50 na je na way so there's a ya na ye
ya nim de no na nkoyi na
the prekon no
ehia chese okay
because minus ni bi ba catro wo hwe koko na bi a wote no the whole year bi a 10,000 kra unya no ba catro so
na 50
to calculate as there be
na minje ma no
but uto we na hwe
areho fa
wo bag 3,000
areho
it is a worth 40 me ma 15,000 15 bags a krana is 60,000
50,000 ya woje say 5,000
is Ghana way
away
so this high education am gide se cocoa board for omomfa nwura akurafo no trim se penisi edida na ye nya di prekon kere so follow trends dey we ase kono a cocoa board no sa akosoro bio
by all means ebe kosoro
bio
ebe kosoro
enti there's hope for man the wa wo bi no and that's all homa na galamsey de no management di say ade ba akọ say yenyi politics free now on Saturday, Minerals Commission Chairman Kasebui was we should take politics
away
out of it. See, no politics are any because say we have 3 months to election. Say, Abayesi may declare state of emergency, my bra. 1 year, Obi de Kwakwa campaign, oh, yeah, stoppable. Till Mama Emra, body a bed,
Mam come motu.
But ye na kabum who say a
national issue.
Say, or man, na ya. No political party should go and use that as a campaign message. Then you know who say, Yensu say, yes, I say. In fact, Keo say, Nsu Pagana ehu. When him say, chemicals, mercury cyanide, no, you go as so, you rush as in the moon. They say, also to underground water is contaminated. Nobody is safe. But Mumma Yenny politics in free. So when you politics in free more, a baby no 3 months to election. Go who say betian, but ye nyina who say NDC 4 ka MPP ka alane ka obi e ka ne nyina ne gyina say dey abusuafo Ye nyina na de ne duro nti mo mfa nkosa aban za aban na ebra mo adwuma de a. Then we can do something.
All right.
Other than that, yeah, enye.
All right.
Na e ka inflation. I mean ka inflation ka crazy. Inflation rate na drop it marginally from 20.8 to 20.4. Na e ka say inflation aba from a enkyere say niema bo e ba for. Na mo de kyerɛ say rate na na eto niema mu no. E say de entum tentem te say kan no. And the obo hu say ade wo aranka akoto na acha 1 week ni atum. But say e be check kakra sana bo na kosoro. But aduane board there and now we figure so my na can ya nanka foreign food the import na ne bo no wosoro say local no
na ne bo
wosoro che foreign no now call esirim so dia krama na mpa na the bo by 55%. Upper is for the record the highest food inflation because of krama nam.
Okay,
I rest my case.
Thank you very much.
Okay, yani akodwa so a Mimi huni say, aban ne bae na no si o 2 galamsey no ase no illegal mining no ase no ye security task force na ye sure wo mukugu ho no ma mo adwuma on Ghana ha ye bia so kira wo ma na wo huni say after all man must enjoy na cha say wa chi no atwi nani
ura fi say Ghana de
taska ye dia ma no etimi huni say omo amwa yen na sese no Dientia ye kasi yenyi politics out of illegal mining ne say sa wo wote Kumase na wo si obiba eti ekroketwa ye galamsey wom enti sa akwara no say de doctors na me ehunu say wo bia ye be wo no e wo those sites because of cyanide ne sanyema ye dia sen ensase no any nsuo ninti no
any other chemicals no
yes a hankwada ni brain womu kosku a womu ye kase ebia KOFI coffee spell me enti obo so say FIKO wonu kwa na dwere na da na emane nya wo de say wo wuti Kumase enti obi a ne ba ewa kuroketwa mu no wonu na ekobon sese no ye sensa se no aduru kromatene aba beduru pu won kran eti hunu se wonsu kotu fom nsu a the same thing yen ematitirimu ena ebe ha ya adwene efise ye benyin sen ni aba won kwada wo mo honam akwa no ebi eni ho enti yenye very careful.
That's CP right enti yenkodwa somra na ewia na Jimmy Boachi wa ha Boachi ansa oko MPP nhyae so a ono edimu entintima na afei Honorable Haruna my friend saying Yusuf ono so akofin so a ono so ewo hanuma yene no ebedi enkomo right enti yenkodwa so emra
asida kese ye de ma latex foam na omo na di nkonya
papi e wase ye to nwom na ansa ya
hey mofsramo
enti wafa
ye wafa mpacho bra
fa where you voice and support my
wafa
enti enne
ne sramo mopa picture nto ho mame enne eye lawyer Stephen Boating
oh ya ti waketua so
ne eye na woda ekuya sa lawyer Stephen Boating na woda
kofa by
Kessben group of companies ya companies ahudu bebrebe esase we ni podua aha omo dan no bosome so na se entomu a
nemu ayete se tia adweno
omo se wadaromenti na metibe
na daromenti ene yeti baabie ene na woda ene obo ade ehwe no se ene dei mamemfa opani emra no meye nhyira
emma wiase
se efri na busua na atenia ba adwuma efo so na aba asanteman na akọ Ghana man na akọ ewiase afa na nyinada
foundation
yes enti enne yen papa ye dwuma wura ye boss ye CEO ye chairman ye director ye bibia
Edru first general mo aduane di no amount ma no asam ska obesa de afaka
akọ
lawyer
Stephen Boating
donor friend of
Mr. Kessy
Ira
Kwabena Kessy oba na ya social reference life na
Mr. Kete
Kessben group of companies
over there na be catch papa
maka me de na no pa no news so tia me say inshira na ye funa ewo no ene nufu a onumu ano so and behind every successful man there's a woman ti obapa oni ebusua ni nyina ma bono kama to nti mo me ntonyum no
enfama
na enwi
all right ofa di enim
Sango.
prophetess
Yeah, what to Diana and I see a bonny one.
ready
let's go.
Go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
To the Frankie.
Happy birthday to
you. Oh my asadi.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh. Hip 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 hip.
Hooray!
Ti papa. Ene bojuma efo nyina we ye morning show for Maakye for ene ya aka nyina omo maka no so bia de ne de ebeba na nti opa papa nyame enhiraw na onnom nyansa ode mu a wono onkoso ano fa bi nka ho na abadaye mu eda wo mu no yankopon fa bi enka ho na ne wo ye no wonhyira so na enso afoforo pii soso nyame enhiraw pii right enti mu yenkodwa so bra
Enti wakwanya papa bi a wobetenam ewo fie ama watimi adwojo ho no eye V&L shape sofa ranger e free eye latex foam ye from your partner for life.
Enyana data soap ni egusu ekanfo edema abusua ne se eno ena epamu James bia enti wo panyimu wo ne nkwada ne nyina mofa data soap enware na mofa bi enhohoro mo nsa efise se bibia aye data odia ekum James 99.9% enti wutimu se ekum James ne pa fa bo abusua ho ban.
Enti ene na wo sin echi nam benya hoden na wo sin aye fenka boni be firi wanum a eye Pepsodent se niema ya wo mde agumu pa na no nam papa enti abusua nyina wo bia mpa bi
enya na wo bi benya wo afi ya de enti na Dr. Nimonya nkropo de no aba wo ba so wo pa wo ba ma waye mre wo mpamu wo bon sesesi anu a repair ediama no enti amafo efa wo easy kra wo ni White Scientific Hospital na wonim se wo bia ya kire se ni bula matari ni sha na wo pese wo enlarge ne kakra no onko Dr. Nimo ho wo bia ya kire se ekire da no so yade wanim guase se na so ho aduro wo ni White Scientific eye bibiduro na wabiebie nkrabata pi wo Ghana ha wo kokumase a atonsu Monaco Junction wone adanse rural bank no die nmhwe ye ne won krama 7 say woduru hono mo ni what branch ba ko wo ho ya na wa frɛ doctor sesia 0244 087687.
Enti MTN se wo wada romanti won se wo mo CIMG awards bi wo ma gia to aso ni mprenum esunie we ya friend se telecommunications hall of fame enti so ma gi sa ba so bode no dia na chese ye nyina ye ya ye use wo sim card ye to credit free wo mo yem ye chese ye to anase ye ne MTN di dwa no ye nyina na ye di sa nkunimi abomu ene na ya wada biara se wo beto eye my friend say wo bundle e wo my MTN app so dia ene na ye ma bonus free ti de hia ne so be dial star 138 hash FA kwahwa movies e wo eye Western Small NFA eye silver bed na ye ma eye extra ticket free wa bre no nso wo beto wo ticket no free eye wo momo app no eso wo be Kumasi Golden Cinemas nso at the same fan etienne na MTN everywhere you go
multi credit na kase na onim se multi nkrabata no Ghana ha ba bia ebi wo ho enti na wonya mfie aduonunum yi amafo trupi ekohosa no na onim se me so amiti dwemu a me di dwa no ena multi credit fo ma na itwamu a taku ana asasempo ayato no eno an se wo dane dia hye wonsem emfie aduonunum nti yesi wahu bibi ewo fie wonom a opese enka wotosi wonso sika enso say ya washing machine say ya TV o say ya fridge o ni nyina ne se fa kodan multi credit for wo mo beton adi amount we ye fe no high purchase na nim se multi dia ye ka ye say wo gye bosumi akatua say wo ye wanka say wadwuma say wo ye hwan dia yan se obekọ wo mo branch bia wo se me pese me to wi wo mo beton ama wo mo atete sika no nkete fra 0244 176901.
enti doctor no a ode bre eto yare so etimi tu ase no Your friend Dr. Dujenfi, Dr. Time, that so me dimma for her back clinic. Or non kwana de brenya be ye juma papa bi. Ebe ye wa pomode ho juma kama e de ama wo kuma se juma gogo no wo. Wo say your friend 0244774282.
Na se die boba junior science and math quiz no. Se atohemantemu kona ne ye recruit wo mu yi. Ene central region. Enche na adru asante region. Na sa dwumadie we nenam so meneste madisua no atimi ahwira konkan. Fise nkwana na dwene mu ebie pa wo ba tanye. Manenya wahoho ase sa junior science and math quiz no wonso ba ewo mu. Na KNUST College of Science one more na chase ye de brewo and a multi-credit savings and loans. Any Kessben Media so a sponsor.
Hey, we are nani obesians and draw for Juma Papa Bia na sketch world. A radio, any TV, Nina Yetra Wabusumi Sia Entem. Na no sanso cry dan Chania. Wa won to me enko daytime and as a weekdays and a wako weekends. Na ya ma certificate Papa B. Eya bra Kessben na dwom hana beto forms ni bi. Na sketch world bemwa ye professional. Our number is 0249 414039.
Abrabomo esunsumpidi enti na wobehia nyankropone asofo a wama womo ani bebre ya womo hunu sunsumu ade wonim se afiwei unfailing love chapel international womo dwumadie no enya asem keto asentete de atoso ne se the storm is over wo gidi anu ageso amen asochi ni nyina ebebo akoto wachi amoafa wonhira ediso enti bra ne behia nyankropone asofo kudam ete say prophet Sapon Sia afe apostle Samuel Arthur na afe prophet Desmond Tutu wamu nyina eba no ma beye nhira dia mayen wasofopone a wanya ni suade hu no ahyehye sa dwumadie yie eye prophet Stephen Arthur na kan hu ni se anwumtofo akukudam ebeba wo pe unfailing love chapel international esre so Ophelia Johnson momodia se ubekobie ye sha se busumi e wo mu September yi ne da beto so edunsia akosi ni de to so aduonu enkono anwumere no nsia mpamu bia ne de ahyehye so ekosi no nkono empamu kobie na abeye nhira ankasa KOD.
All right, yabada masi se ene moso aba babo dwumadi. Sorry afi yeba na afi ye de komotwetwe no ahyehye so ewo ha. Mamiki messages no kakra abana fe yentwa so ha no. Komensa Pillar 2 Dome Kwabena constituency. So congratulations to Nana Bawumia government for the new cocoa price. One bag is 3,000 Ghana cedis. Hooray! Breaking the 8 is possible. Special greetings to Mother for all Honorable Nana Ama Dokuya PC, Okaikwe North, and lawyer Michael Kwe Jr. PC Dome Kwabena constituency. Komensa Pillar 2 and Oduwe. And so Abrain. Also, let us not repeat what happened in 2008 again. Voters to keep the MPP in power beyond the 2024 elections to continue the progress the party has made for Ghana. Voting the NDC into power will interrupt important projects and slow down the country's development. The MPP's ongoing efforts to build and improve the nation should not be stopped. A shift in leadership will do so. I'm pleading with Ghanaian youth to make Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia president. He represents the future of Ghana. Say no to independent candidate in Asante Achem North. Vote for lawyer Andy Apia Kubi from Pizarro, Asante Achem Nyamprase, and Oduwe Abre. Chief Soso, future MP, Ewa Fomena. So we urge, I say the battle is still the Lord. So we appeal to ex-President Mahama or General Mosquito Death. Whether they embark on demonstration against the EC Electoral Commission or not, it is openly believed that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Dr. Napo have already won the elections. Greetings to the second Deputy Speaker, Honorable Andrew Esiama Amwakon. All right. Lawrence Wachi Ewo Asenua Asori Enkwanta. Ono Enso Ese. We thank the government for the whooping increase in the cocoa producer price. This, I believe, will help solve the issue of Galamsey, at least partially, because it's going to spare cocoa farmers from ceding their cocoa farms to illegal miners. But historically, holistically, if we want to completely eradicate the problem of Galamsey, Kwaku Buahin and the likes must stop the Galamsey politics. Greetings to Honorable Nyine Champu Akwesi Jemfi and Honorable Jones Safu Enyamesem, the Kwabri East Constituency MPP parliamentary candidate and secretary respectively. Okay, Lawrence Bwachi Enono. Same Bwachi Ewo Asamankasi. We, the MPP, remain focused and resolute to break the 8, and no amount of propaganda machinery of NDC can change the narratives. Cocoa prices have been increased 3,000 per bag. Are we not in the same country when Kweku Boahen and his campaign team went to the Galamseyers and told them and incited them to vote for NDC, and when they come back to power, they'll help them to do it again? This kind of hypocrisy must stop. Ghanaians have already made up their mind to vote massively for Dr. Bawumia to continue protecting the good policies initiated by Nana Bawumia, and it is possible. Regards to Honorable Charles Echampon, the MP for Asamankasi, and Frank Esiedu Bequin, aka Protozua, the next MP for Suhum. All right, on also Edie and on Mampeke 2. Nafi Yanko. Anyway, DJ Opaidemo from Kumasi Swami. Ghanaians are still in the hearts of MPP. Pacho Asam Kanye. MPP is still in the hearts of Ghanaians, and our Ghanaians are still in the heart of MPP. And so trust and willing in MPP, and NDC should stop the noise making and disturbances. Because Ghanaians are angry with them. Greetings to Dr. Bawumia, Odino Kwekwapia, Honorable Maxwell Fosubuache, Swami MCE, and Honorable Elvis Oseimen Sadapa, Afano Southwest. Okay. And also Edie and on Abbas Amogobo offenso, and also Edibi Abrea. So it will be a disaster if this wicked government wins this year's elections. How can you destroy a beautiful country like Ghana and expect the citizenry to maintain your party? These people have just taken us for granted. Look at how Galamsey have destroyed our lands and water bodies. This is the time we have to punish the MPP and Bawumia. Let's all vote wisely come December 7th. Okay. Mamenko Namema Honorable Akwaba. Honorable. Good morning.
Good morning.
Naboko die.
Nyamiadumo.
Yede nyamiasi. Jimmy Suha.
Yanka assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to Ghana for nyina. President John Dramani Mahama. Abi obi atiano.
Okay.
The people of the Bonahafo region. Edaumasi. In their warm reception.
Okay.
Now the nation builder. John Dramani Mahama.
Okay.
They are coughing so much nyina. When himself in city no. And look at somebody my MPP beam.
I didn't.
Omo disappointment offense.
MPP for now. Omo this sitting.
Yes.
What's petition? Then they say I'm on to me and yeah, woman meeting.
I didn't my amo.
I'm on your shame, mom.
Yeah. I didn't know my amo. Mundane 2 classroom block 3 class. That's what you are talking about.
Today I'm more expectation come
NDC about 15 kilometers of town rules in offense. We in the free offense in the town rules.
Apart from rules now no.
And they are what
and they are what
if you get to that before market, that was the market I built for offense. We drew on once a baby kwaso. MP didn't support tables for parliament. We will not agree. Agenda 111 hundi. Uma nyebi. About we flagship program bien how offense one nyebi. 1 district, 1 factory. Offense one nyebi. In suta omufru wase omo makrum. Electricity yakwaji say free man kwata kwa wase omo nyekeke. Yakwaji aba omo nyekeke. Ebesi ne omo anye. Kopani kwa asuboi. In suto and now omo ma. That is the verdict of the MPP. And no wonder 2 weeks ago, omo ye say omo ye flow to go abofo amaso. Amanfo ama. Because they can sense the feeling of the change. And this year offensive for me say omo kwa mofasa to aba no. It should change.
It should or it will.
It should change.
Okay.
It should change.
All right.
That is the appeal we are making to them.
All right.
Ebecha regional executive, national executives now. Now offensive mind I catch say obi amfa ne ho nyim.
Yo.
This is the time to move into the trenches to deal with the issues.
All right, Jimmy.
Over.
Akwaba.
Yeah.
Na bokode.
Nyame adom.
Nyame asi.
Mame fa mo fidi kesi so na minchia. Minchia lawyer. Say yeah. One of our mama me kakra. Man, happy birthday pa. Yeah. Yakupon shana na onye kesi.
Amen.
Na adwumawura so baby obi ano yakupon shana. My general secretary, I mean, Fanny India Krokra, lawyer Justin Frimponkodia, and Miss of Penny, Reverend APJ Deborah Kofi, ADK of Fire Embassy International. Okay. Didn't just at the man. Na,
We are digging one.
Pacho, Yanu Manangasa Besro.
Na, Ira Clement to Poku Jemfi,
Jimmy was a soft power.
Unyan Manangasa.
No, seriously, Jimmy was a soft power.
It isn't going
politics.
It isn't going politics.
Seriously, was a soft power.
Isn't going politics.
No, and no, just
okay.
But
was a soft
Jimmy, no, was a soft power.
Jimmy,
yeah. What that's so full. What that's so full. And this name people na better. On say, as another person my pray.
Not at all.
I say, I don't just say politics. What about the
work? Miss me what I say. The most unfortunate thing is say, Okodi and this side na me could
the wrong side.
And me could be a Janice and Faso.
No, Okodi. Anyway, right. And
I'm in here. Some penny for you.
All right.
Now, my member of Parliament, Honorable Dr. Stephen Amoa, Deputy Finance Minister, Ejuma Swan, or you know, Chinese Yasono, Yembo Nabaso. Now, yes, Omomo Ishaso about to Impisuaso. When you say for the history in Ghana and Namino Casino, the second police hospital, oh my Ghana Yenya, ABPM, and Ira Stephen Amoa, a Winshaso about to Impisuaso, a Patasi. Iti ya bona baso enyuma pa odi egu akwemu brand new Toyota Hilux wakwa kweji se volunteer for wo nhia yeso no edu anajo a mo mfanye patrol na nkofo a edu anajo mo ha adwen so no yemmo na yembo o manfo mban ti se dwuma ni nyina no menim se nyame adoma o manfo behwe so na o man increase vote no medase
ene ye hwe otumfo ensemo kafa electoral commission you na be cocoa price no. These are the two we are looking at this morning. And say cocoa ni ye den ye betwi galamse na ba be wuram. Nti that is it. Nti mianko ni ntie ohene ewo Ghana Bar Association nsema a odi tudwa ade efa electoral commission hone kwan a ewo say party for no ehunu se be ya nanim anase adwuma no ene pani oda no enim ebebanyam. Yanko ni ntie nsema ohene ekan. Yehwese yensabeka aye video no na afei yabo na afei yade aye nkomotwetwe no enso ahyeso na de okanyina ene se o se abato anase parties ahodo a ene omugina ama yato aba amomo ewo Ghana ha no womu ehu se electoral commission no eye body a omu ehwe ama abato akoso ntie nya gidie ewo mumu se be ya dwumadi a omu edie no omonso ebema anase bema nema bitima komo fan omonso nhwe na nema omontoto nema na entimi enko fan se be ya manfo so ebenya gidom nemom okache party for no se omunya gidie enso ewo electoral commission no ena wo hwe se fan ye ne bibia enso ebetimi akọ paje video na ready a moma yenhwe ansa na abejafo no edi omo no atomu ebi se nye ready a mema nkai message si ansa na Security, good morning. I am a cocoa farmer. This is good news for us. We thank the MPP government and Anado NDC should stay out from cocoa farmers because during their time, nothing good happened to cocoa farmers. From Kwame Bedu Brekum. Okay. Ono edie enso no. Right. Enti ma yenko na yentwaso enso ha from Mystic Wonder Avuko inside in Somadroji. The Nanado Baumia led government is the most incompetent, nepotistic, insensitive and corrupt government I've ever seen. They are failed in all. Okay. It is gibberish and preposterous for the Nanado Dr. Baumia-led government and their communicators to continue blaming the opposition NDC for their disastrous failure against the Galamsey fight. My regards to the incoming MP, Honorable Selom Philbert Fumi, for the Ensom Adwaji constituency. All right. Ma yen chase say video no entimi and yen chase na yen ko. Jimmy, ma me chase from free ho.
Na na say mesre kakra. Union mandisi for ya na omunya kwanya say $1 million na ikase de constituency no. $1 million biya. I can tell you no, on authority say the constituency ambulances are a buy na ne constituency biya bi no. From the government prioritized needs. Okay, government prioritized needs for the constituency. The ambulance is from the $1 million. And managed by the Ministry for what special what initiative. Secondly, na honorable can be say MP and to me and agenda 1 ni bi anfambre offensive fonti and offensive font to about 15 before. Agenda 1 it was for district without hospital, district hospitals. And I will call offensive St. Patrick's hospital or master a district hospital for the offensive district. But they make what I say. Inti offensive any part of district I or region anymore. Omuni hospital. But they make what I say. Inti so better have a ball or MP could do say want to me.
I see the MP no okun anka so obo no kwadu.
I say
okun say
also want to me
when ye bi also when ye bi.
Until I make say the agenda 111 no. For district without district hospitals. Unse COVID ni buy no. Na healthcare provision I say I issue kakra for districts are women hospitals. So into the vision of Mampeni Nana Dankwah Kufuor ni yura large Mahmoud Bawumia nyina ne say enne baby a yekoya you could do any sanko hobi. You put it in place. Mampeni Dada Mahama Beka say it was unreasonable for the government to put up hospitals for districts or any hospitals. What I say better ne the one also say adena ya de papa abana eden aye oba baba to aswama nursing training for nanya jumai. This is their posture about the health issues of my Ghana. It's your best agenda 1 specifically for district without district hospitals.
Me anko ne hwe otumfo nsem no kan no 10 minutes each na mintiemo.
Asem we me ankasa makan on several platforms and many just say as a BP or one see. So we a political party. Responsibility and I say when you do and I say we vision and I say open say we to me. And indirectly obia obisi kwan and I say what dream mono ebe it say nipa no e ma that smooth ride into power no then be the person becomes an opposition. And the police service near the security service, especially the police, obia or opposition. Free say Mampeni appointee IGP. Enti very difficult say or no being GDA police mo. Secondly, electoral commission. And surprisingly, I would say flag bearers are almost submit to nominations in Mampeni Dada John Dramani Mahama Nkwana nye obi di command
say normal in Tiamra and
enye normal say me maka say ade bi wo hono ma afi bia esi afi bia ye election year bi esi from 1992 abako ene se de bia no MPP di kan de omo manifesto ba ansana NDC di abasa NDC control position 8 years krana obetwen ma MPP na wo power no or presenting the manifesto na wetumi tutum oti ase ansa na ono so de ne dia yeden aba di ntia ama ankomo ya yedi enwa kohia ne se ade cropoti ntia John Dramani Mahama ono ankasa entumi submitting nominations aye nsema waka e dey go easy ho fi.
Ase from time memorial ono amfane de enkoda wo ana waye bida. Onye bida wo.
Meba. Ntina make say. Eye how a nipa na wo de krata no ko hye ne nsam na waso ne nsam achia no. Nsam ben na wakafa no. For a party like NDC to come out and say oh Monkasa se mu for electoral commission on.
Say monka se mfa.
Okay, you say journalist.
No, ni wo ka wasem so ka ede no monka.
Emu do intimi free men mum. But obia within the media landscape understands what I'm talking about.
So monka sem emfa.
Onim yen kwetran radio so communicators kwetran radio so mu di natam. What you say? Sansem ni nyina no enye bibia boa. What you say? Nti yebesre political me I always say this and I'm so proud to be with the MPP. I believe say me ko elections are. Eni say me di mani eko to easy so. Say easy na was boa me ma me wene. MPP call elections 22 of Ikopi mo court. 2016 we made sure say ya establish a parties coalition system. A database inclined.
That doesn't mean say man be my electoral commission because most can be fan who say only the ruling party then echo nakrana na or ye kwan be aso me mama ruling party and I know sir
KOD asma me can say at the kunti ade bia no ema party wo position and ne bufu anase onya ne metia easy ne say ne ni da easy so say e wo say easy ene kan aba no na obo no ni din say wono no widen wa we ni aba no nti na make say on the side of the MPP entesa 2016 na ye wo opposition no yankasa ye coalition and nti na make say assembly at every polling station ye to aba wo ye to aba ni wi the presiding officer or that polling station anon or the pink sheet emma the party's delegate and so what so in all the polling stations when ya delegate to crama now among represented party be and ya MPP ne dey NDC nti within the MPP no we make sure say ye delegate na okotena honom no sebisebio oni matworo kakra oni makenkan kakra untimi for 6 and dan 9 MPP for no ebiem MPP delegate no oje pin sheet na or the man the electoral area coordinator no on fan kofie enu nti na ye wo be kaya a whole general secretary to me court no wa catch my Ghana ne court ni nyina say oni imgina so bia oni evidence bi a kire say ya den ye wia. That was 2020 way back 2012 Ira Mahmoud Bawumia court or the evidence ekoye evidence na eye nyina so a kire say abano iwie mutia MPP if 2012 by 2016 if 2016 by 2020 NDC court 2020 was see because they say they don't have a system bia with the quality results. It is me because to about the NDC e was some sadwin hu biem say me ko to ama omo will my vote count nipa no vote no want me ankan de to the man no wi a o si ye wi matia no o kasi ye wi matia no enyina so ben no de kasi wi matia no eniti na ye kasi with the MPP we have our own coalition system yama Ghanaian bia or you willing and able to vote for the MPP that capacity ni ability ni that assurance ni say we can count your vote, we can make your vote count to be part of the victory now you be choking on the 7th of December.
Because protect the vote no.
But they've not given any assurance to the Ghanaian people. Say 2020 okoya oka say oni evidence bi o de ban. E kire say omontumi anka vote na mbom. Anya me na mi kon. Ye nyina yinim asem we.
Afi omso mani da ho.
Even judges
omso mani da ho pa.
De no ye
mo asen, de ko so asen no.
De no ye churchrofo. De no ye churchrofo no. Mpacho ona bo mamenka saka kradaruma. De no ye churchrofo. Ono ko kuja Ghana nyina enim e we court. E ka say wontumi amfa evidence bi amba as a general secretary no and na wabe chairman e dey na asesa nothing has changed. Nti ye catch Ghana for say the assurance and reliability is with the MPP. If 2012, 2016, 2020, MPP nkwana yetumi kase. Pensions na yediama delegates na yetumi akekani na abom. Say electoral commission represent anything different na. Yebetumi gina ye de na yediama agents na ya pensions no so say electoral commission na wi aye. Eno pensions na wo easy na wodi pensions no maame. Inti meka 1 bom, meka 2 bom, meka 3 bom minim se menya 6. Inti dia wodi maame no okoka bibi different na. I can go to court with my evidence as a new patriotic party and argue with you. Inti yebesere going into this election. Asama wote kokoso kan. The parties also owes it a responsibility to do their own coalition. That is the only grounds on which me jina swaka say. Isi dia na oye yen from so ayeden abem. But wo o NDC no on kan die mbom. Pensit no ye to aba na ye kan wi na te de ma NDC agents na no odi kofie. O ti ase odi akoda. O ti ase odi pensit na akoda ofie. Ebesi na general secretary kokota. When evidence dia ko. Ti ye kan nyina ne say. 2016 computers are UCID coalition with the MPP. Na ye 6. 2020 na ye ba power na ya even ye mfa say ya appointed Jane nanga was nke kra jane ye de ani tuo so no increase from 6 to 12. And now me no ka say 2024 elections with our coalition na ye be we are increasing it from 12 computers to 18.
All right, but that's it.
It tells you say yen as a new patriotic party.
But that's it.
Yeni and that easy so.
But that's it.
But one more omani that easy so omudi omuri nyina say electoral commission mu no enne the way man of
that's it. Honorable
Jimmy
yanko ohene nsam no so
ebe do pem so ase na maka say this year election we are very careful.
Why?
The electoral commission should be careful.
Why?
And all actors should be careful.
Why?
I'll come to that, don't worry. Was it 1 million per constituency or more? Only by constituency. 1 million every year for 4 years. Do you know how much that is? $4 million times even even 10 cities. I mean, yes, sir. Yes, and I'm with the ambulance. And mama, because even spare parts of ambulance, mutim ko $24 million. President Ba. So I'm not surprised. Some of the $4 million about offense, and offense to the DT. Now $4 million now you can more what he said that it was the usual deception. Maakye was MPP any mami no. MPP by the way ni. It said the way and on him say a man votes, and now it is woman bottom, not the interest of Ghana. Once I free school teacher say they calculated the numbers that would give them votes and they did it. What is plan they are not kind? When to me for member for no private school, may they affect me? How does it affect me? When you vote, we walk. We see a drop.
I can affect you.
Well, see which way does it affect me? It doesn't affect me. What kind? When you vote, they be searching on phone. So intention was not so what the Ghana baby ni babia ko school won peska. O calculate votes in way. 1 million per constituency. It was a deception. Was a hospital agenda 111. Offensive ni government hospital. St. Patrick's a Roman for the
Catholic for the
into offensive a ni government district hospital.
Bakukure
ni ho. The other health centers or the same Abuaji and a Nepo Abo4. Those are the only two na cheap compounds a won't crash here. Me tiabo metis met offense.
You are misquoting me. Mankase government hospital. District without hospitals.
Okay.
This is be on man. No. Missionary hospital be anywhere.
This is Benny Ghana hospital back anywhere.
Honorable Transform.
So what are we talking about? Massa.
Transform.
Mr. You come in. You did a lot of things. I didn't come in.
If you
Catch the Jimmy no miana.
If you bring my coat in,
so this is a lie, a palpable lie, and they should stop it. Abasa I'm why. Oh, EC, you know why they are not worried? Because they have gone into this orchestration with the EC.
How? How do you prove this one? Say, any EC orchestration.
Ombaya no moya omadwen say omwe Charlotte say with frivolous reasons. Frivolous. What a basis even with this Charlotte because this is what they wanted to do. Until they frame up frivolous charges against Charlotte. Remove the air. Omwe den omwe ye. Hey Papa. Good morning. You are Kessben. Nyame nhyira wo. Why ye be? No why ye be? To establish such a system, including others and people benefited from there. One for picture na meto anko aha me. One man can asem. Papa ye dase. Nyame nhyira wo. Ono ama ye kwan enso ye ka asem amanfo TV. Frivolous charges trumped up against Charlotte say.
It went to court.
Which court? Which court?
Of competent jurisdiction.
Massa. That's my. Let me speak my opinion.
So I have no
frivolous
right
charges.
to ask questions on your opinion.
You can ask questions, but I have the right to share my opinion.
Of course, yes.
My opinion should not be dependent on your question. No.
For the sake of our listeners, questions.
And that is the most important thing. They are listening to us. So if I'm wrong,
a court of competent
so if me, Haruna, I am wrong, let the listeners judge me.
So my duty here is to also to whatever you are saying.
I speak directly to the listeners. We do have the right to come in as a host to try to clarify things. But my target is always the person listening to me out there.
Okay.
If what I'm saying is not true, they judge by themselves. Trump up charges against Charlotte say. I'm brought in Bossman, who was a Tescon patron at Legon. Brought Jen Mensa, aligned to them. Worst of all, Apiahine, who was the IT director in the Bono region and represented their party. Sese, electoral commission will be. Including many, in fact, they have brought an IT guy from Bomia's office to the electoral commission office as we speak.
Guy Ben, if I say, you know his name.
Oh, I've just made a statement to you.
Okay.
There's a guy from Bomia's office they are brought there. So why would they be worried?
Because
they are doing what they want. But you see, let me tell you, this year.
For clarity of our listeners, yes. And then me ama elections no credibility about form.
Let me deal with these issues first. So, Dr. Nyahonya Hotamakulo was a Jimensa kunu friend. Sa omomwama election nye credible. No, se kachira wayere. Say she should do the right thing when you sefata. Because in the conclusion, he said, Jimensa is the biggest threat to Ghana's democracy. Nyahotamakulu. Obia nimuno said what here. Was it Jimensa is the biggest threat to Ghana's democracy as we speak. Inti Yura Otunfo Mesre. Say Obabi to say Jimensa. Omon friend Omuntunfo. Say Ghanaians have their will. Let me tell you, we must say on my way. Nobody is willing to do anything with them. But because of Boni or Madinti, they still want to perpetuate themselves in power. And they are working along with the electoral commission to do that. Yekoya sa limited registration way. Nancy exhibition about you were supposed to have given us the
register.
Provisional register and send with the mine. And San Krana ya started exercise. With the next day, Monday before Tuesday, no. And San with the provisional register near day. Meanwhile, what will happen is you will use the provisional register I would buy on the air. Into yen, yaka say demonstration on the 17th of this month. We are on some basis. You see, you can't see where register anymore. About 3,957 voters who were in the 2023 voters register have been excluded or deleted from the 2024 voter register.
What present here?
Yeah, this evidence one more. You see, 2,094 voters transferred from their votes, transferred their vote in 2024, but their details are not contained in the 2024 absent list for their respective polling stations. This calls see, say election I no, emra na dey. In fact, letter commission will hear to say, transfers now no in 2020 no omo print way no abeka 2024 there no how did it happen? How will you explain that? In fact, you call baby to say minority leader ni ho about 3,017 votes. Ma transfer ba ho without nipa no in fact onya obi antimi ona say me na me transfer me vote ba ho. Which electoral commission has admitted. You see about 243,000 voters who transferred their votes in 2020 have been added to the 2024 transfer list again, thereby making it difficult to ascertain the accurate numbers. Oh, numbers now can answer. 240,000 votes.
Registered voters.
Voters. Without you can't even tracing them, it becomes even a problem. You have added them to the 2020 transfers. Meanwhile, they did in 2024. I mean 2020. What they are back at 2024. How do you explain this to us?
But point it out to them. They will address it.
Yes, see, do a forensic audit.
Without it, you don't trust.
You don't trust them. Yeah, you can say biometric voter BVD ayira. Ombe ye dede. E ka say nyane. We end up answer woman here. No obi kutabi. Police court to the CCI. Tamale South, Sandarego, 34 people somebody has transferred their votes without their consent, without their knowledge. And the electoral commission is almost suspended. So what are they hiding? And the message, Obi Ayen is on farm, but yen as NDC. Let me assure them this time, they won't get away with anything. 2020, you know what they did? They announced results about 5 times. What to be that? Last time Busa was 2020 elections, no results power they announced winner no results were. They hen or gazette here. Get me announce results. No results no more than 100%. What to be that? I am grabbing it with Jagrana.
Right.
You see, this is about the lives of the people. So 2024 way. A man for Numa gu. Someone who street said a man for Buasifu. Namotia. Ina will break the because you don't respect Ghanaians.
Yemra Koko
and so for me, election where you come no, Jen Mess away and near my ye. Yea, we have nothing against anybody. You know, beyond the personal problem be President Roman Mama. Madina Tema Besinde, God has exonerated him. Or no, said the Okano, or one submitting a form that in the history of his political career. Open the submit man. Baby one share no until you thought that was some baby with me account. Am I idea say and the Ghanaians are suffering. In so cry is becoming difficult.
Thank you very much. Time now.
So
Ghanaians should not joke with the Galamsey menace in this country at all, because the rate at which Galamsey is destroying our lands and river bodies is on the top speed. Galamsey is the greatest enemy to our environment, so we must fight against Galamsey with the last drop of our blood. In fact, the way mercury and other poisonous substances have entered our land and river bodies are the main cause of deformity babies in the country. We should name and shame all the prominent people who are involved in illegal mining in Galamsey. Yao Oksankide Ewo Eye Taifa. Right, now we see how John Mahama and his communicators John Mahama and his communicators are campaigning that things were better than this time in office. Has he forgotten that salaries, cocoa, and energy prices are better than his time? If John Mahama was to be in power by now, the cedi to the dollar will have been sold for 30 Ghana cedis per dollar. Price of everything thrice as high as today. That is the gospel truth. Dadwin ewo Amsterdam. And now Oduwe Aba. Musa Abato ewa Sanwase. And also Edibi Abrain. Now the Okanyina and they say the NDC emphasizes its determination not to be disregarded by the EC. The party's reasonable demand to audit the 2024 voters register, which has numerous errors, is being unjustly denied by the administration led by Jean Mensah and Bosman Asari. This auditing process has been successfully conducted in the past without issues. The NDC urges its members and supporters to join the Enough is Enough demonstration on 17th September 2024 to advocate for transparency and accountability. Special regards are extended to Julius Debra and Gabriel Aga. Leviticus Wakaswa and also EDB Abrayan. Leviticus Power Kaswa. Good morning. NDC are campaigning and winning all the seats in all the Galamsey operation sites. Have now got the audacity to talk about Galamsey. Those NDC MPs in those Galamsey areas must be held accountable for the destruction of our water bodies. Government is poised to dealing with Galamseyers, especially those NDC MPs in those areas. MPP government is leaving no stone unturned to ensure that Galamsey menace is brought to a halt. Okay. We, as a Shifman, Ewa Atonsu Kumasi, say the MPP has a very solid campaign message and Dr. Bawumia shall win this year's elections hands down. Ghana needs a credible leadership to upgrade our development, and breaking the aid is possible with Dr. Bawumia Napo ticket. Hashtag Bibiabe fine. Okay, we also EDB about please. The NDC man is not. Somebody have to notify him. Okay, your kind they mean to me enka because it doesn't aga well for our radio. Intimenka we say Julius Agawa and Tahiro was killed. The JM constructed monumental projects in Ghana, and all were done within the 4 years of the visionary and the nation builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now ask yourself, can these MPP governments compare their wasted 7.5 years to that of the visionary and the nation builder? The answer is a big no. So Ghanaians, let's advise ourselves and vote for Ghana for change, to bring JM to continue his good works for Ghana. Regards to my boss, Honorable Julius Debra, and also Eddie. And we are about to pick the last ones. Good morning, Kildi. If MPP said that they have used $1 million each year that they have promised each constituency to work on projects for them, then the past government, including the NDC, have given each constituency $1 million each every year during their terms in governance. Of course, they also put up projects in each constituency during their term. All right. Enti Mamin Shase this time in free Honorable Hona Yenhwe. Now prices of
Oh
yeah, the batters and I say Mrs. Mebambu.
Young Kosoati. Edu the national the 1 minute day now. Right. Enti Honorable Menhwe cocoa price and say ya 3,000 cocoa farmers. And they
Aban we is so corrupt. Ma odwene ho awon tiase.
How?
Corruption e dwere wo musi. Odwene ho awon tiase.
How?
Ka we de winim say free dey kora boy international game e born outside Ghana.
Na no fa koko ho.
Me ka bibia kire wo. Me di besi bibi so.
Meet you.
Winim say nne. Say Ghana
we have to do this within 7 minutes. So
me can you say membre?
Let
me speak to what we hear to my benefit.
Okay.
I said that I made more say what me time.
But I still go. You don't go against what I've said.
No, I'll be useful to you. Don't worry. About we so corrupt, ma wodwene ho awon tiase. Omo ko parliament. E ko gi approve for 200 million. Say omo beye Olympic style stadium. E made there All African Games, you know. They ended up spending about $195 million with no stadium built. Omo ko bi Titan tracks nketenkete wo Legon. Ninam ho sa. E ko han air conditioners e ko bo ready nyame. Ko si ade no ko han air conditioner ko bo ho wo wi e ko yi. Unaccounted for. And they are banning yen. And it's a shame. Baba yara ha. Yenti mo bo wa habiem. On to say be ni they should bow down their heads in shame with this level of corruption. Cocoa, we will cocoa system no. They have collapsed it. Me know ka say when him say syndicated loan, bank bia more bosia. The banks refused to give them the loans because when him cocoa bills no a 13.3 or so billion Ghana cedis. This government has defaulted. Me ton cocoa bills for sika betobi. Nembre soa. Unse ye wo mre eso a wabaji usika. Emre no so ye na ban wantima ntua. Ente banks ni including international bank to mahu. So they have refused to patronize your syndicated loan. Nti saa papa we say wo Ghana for na ebeto. Unni sika almost for mfa sika ma wo. Nti na wo se wo de Ghana sika na ebeto no. That is what is happening here. Hwesa sika we amuda mo 3,000 Ghana cedis, 9,000 something dollars per ton. Unim say this year you need forward sales because you syndicated loan nti. You know many contract price biya. Yetimi ton say the ebe wodwom. We by end of this September, sa cocoa price will be $10,000 and over. By end of year, a bit of $12,000. What's the since I scale with the mark cocoa for 32%. Present mama time 447, near 64% of the cocoa price. This is how this government has ripped them off.
Accumulatively, almost say a 129 point something percentage and now more increasing.
Why they cumulative?
That's the Minister for Agric in Sama Auditu.
Cumulative river
from 1,000 and
Kewodi mesra he. Wuni baby ya duru no. Ye mie adwinim. We should stop listening to these people because everything they have done is to deceive. PBC won't na obi ko court obasisa o maka asiko. Enwi. PBC at time net 32% of cocoa na eno kroma. From 2017 o ma boka be pim sa mere we. Ye be so cocoa body in fact ye nya profit ha be pim say free so. Na cocoa akuafo no ye ma omo chemicals free. Ye ma omo fertilizer free. Ye ya sponsor Galamsey and say omo cocoa fu. Galamsey current a a government-sponsored Galamsey.
How?
Because
I didn't buy sponsor.
Champagne so to be.
And on one ekase Galamsey.
Because champagne to be.
Galamsey.
Mrs. Champagne to be.
Galamsey.
Hey, dear, where then?
There is a difference between small scale mining and Galamsey.
Now, I hear champagne so to Galamsey.
How do you say Galamsey?
Won't to me what to be? Name the forest. Won't to me the show. So they have destroyed our forests and our water bodies. Now we say you shouldn't politicize it. That is true. But when you have those who are supposed to stop it, Nipa says, "Oh, you see a giant Galamsey, you know." So no yebia. How do you stop it? Nipa be what tonight need you show Nibia on the yebisa. Inti KOD. Ghana won. We should stop the hypocrisy. Opims wa kire kwan no. Na hemfo na omo wo sabronu ma mo ye de na oye omo. Otu omo. Me eji opims wa say onye more. Every community where this exists. When you read Article 257 of the Constitution, who was asking me here? The mineral resources are sa good na di nyina wo asase na se no. E ya ban no na your constitution ye just as a custodian to take care of and on behalf of us as Ghanaians. Yeah. Dr. Frimpong, Professor Frimpong brought in report now the by one just Jubilee House nyina propose wa no munyina no munye bi. Munyina concessions gabi hwan munyina. Ndina me say a government sponsored Galamsey president mama saying. Was so no. The politically exposed person bia wona by mu. You tag Galamsey you are dead. Udu sako Galamsey wa wo amane. Oye bi. Ono na team prosecuting one on own. My sister.
And your political statement because somewhere yet is say one should be a campaign.
My sister. President
Honorable Busa question.
The hina obi say.
Sa Galamsey won say me. Enkoye mere rhetorics. Say ebia what position in yet.
Oh, so Ubisa no just like that. I mean who baby I will can call. So you can go to specify, I will answer you.
Buahin, Kwaku Buahin.
Yes.
Make a statement.
And Ramia Nano, me my Kwaku Buahin voice. Was it President Mama say, "Ba, Uma actual monkey on my chum, you know why? They don't own the concessions. And to Pesawo or Pretendia, then you go arresting those people. The financiers are there. Won't you want to name forest? And don't question Uncle Ankrana Diana. Deal with wound to me. Who deal with wound to me? Sankrana or they have no say. Say, oh, concessions, the then you must mine within the law. Mining and Mineral Act, you know, you're very clear on how to go about mining near my end.
Okay.
Let's enforce the law against Wuntumi and his colleagues.
Yes,
how we are, it will then work for us. And for us, I see, we will open mining offices in every district. Give them the EPA and all other officers involved. I'm going to say what mining are in here. You can't say mining, but you your forest. Ke wo de hwe si anhwe ama de we an stop wa. Ye be defending ni nyina o. But nsu na fire duro be mu ba na nyina enum bi. Enkwara na asisi a ye wo mu a they have some limbs of some not developed na ade ni nyina no. Sa disease kidney disease non communicable disease sai ba no ni nyina no. Alright, you don't know who becomes the victim tomorrow. Me sora ko sisi because ese me kwakọ ya.
Time na praso.
And so Mami conclude where?
Some catch also conclude that.
I mean, I don't conclude. We conclude ya.
Honorable conclude. Mami na omrem. Why? Time na so.
Asema ya kan haneli. Say the Ghana for kano. Na na akufo do ntie. Ba na posi wo muntie. Wa de wasi nyameda. Yesi lata hozu ho sinnat wala nam law. Nyankopon ontonku na onna. And yeah, as Muslims, we don't believe in that. Dr. Maumia is not an example to any Muslim youth.
Thank you very much.
Jimmy, the Muslims are not going to vote because it's Dr. Maumia. He doesn't represent us.
Mami too, Jimmy. Mami too, Jimmy.
Honorable time. So we will not watch him and vote.
Yes, me de to us.
Me ma 7 minutes, walk 8 minutes. What? Mami too, Jimmy.
Kewodi.
Honorable. Honorable. At least.
My fa bu ma omo mutie. Bu ma omo mutie.
Mami too.
Honorable ye for my MC.
Mami too, Jimmy.
Anopay unze enkomo na fufuru a ohun na hu baabi a onfamfa wo nso kofa kwakubu anya se mbaye no bo si kwakubu anya se nkwala na echichi omo na yebeja ho me pacho onabo misra o kasa na mete ya dabi ude wo so church wo kan me church wo nti wo de church anya say bia me koka bibia e be say me mu ade okaye no uka kokubu anya se no osi
honorable pacho German nkasa mami too
osi response of the man osi nkwala na echichi omo no so nkwala na echichi omo no na mahama si ye njai omo but enye no issue no musi mo be jai omo mo sense ase no amoma ye omo juma after 7th of December no
so jama ye juma nche so be jama
and that period no it was a campaign period anamoye pacho de make what you say and that is the politicization no
so we should take it out.
Yes, we and I make say from the side of the MPP no say na make na okay be about ira Wuntumi ni ade they are doing small scale mining okay obi bitimi be train for this one be can be no be atwonte they said not do akogina court me nkrata ni me small scale mining o si me galamsey about defamation na wetua they make what you say asem bi wo no ma ye ba wanye careful a dipa ne kasa obeka ne saa keke ne wasore ko but the o kan ho asem no so you be a o serious pa obetimi atwon na do akogina court not the nkrata be go on my chest or small scale mining no about defamation wetua na next time no some of these things ye ba e kwan fa so ye kana manfo te no ye careful because so betena na see obi galamsey once host in the correct catch say those people they are doing small scale mining allowed legal by emra or one nkrata ni bibia you can't stop the person they say bia me when this enti no na ye fi say galamsey we no the way you pija galamsey ni mu a amafo be gina so atoaba na the MPP no that is what they are doing now ebiem okay be about na me pese me hear about but me nya second about St. Patrick Hospital asema me kan I was clear districts without hospitals nanka be me the passport ya nanka me kasa asemwe me say omo record NDC record from 2009 EDBC 2016 no oman complete hospital ba kokra o see private hospital St Patrick private hospital o betina konwa so na wo ye MC no ha e wo fin so honum na wo fia wo ba ye kan wase no hospital be na wo si ba o the whole Ashanti region NDC one commission hospital bia recording a zero. Otiase obi aba wo ya agenda 11 and the government hospitals these hospitals are yes say before 2020 ni nyina 100% complete aye sie wi ukwa no manje abako ho ukwa dobonso abako ho ukwa twede abako ho ha ukwa sechere sabronumu abako ho 100% complete yankasa na yes say from scratch ye wi when see hospital oba when see hospital bia obi agenda 11 I will say one for be a mouth district na ube found their big MP no because or MPP MP ube some of the offensive seats. And yes, I near politics. O record on a 8 years. Mampeni Dada Mahama was say 4 years is not enough. But this time around, it was 8 years for the NDC. Ashanti region, Oman's completing one hospital. Because say Ashanti region, no, you talk about the MPP no. Modi mapumudi and say ijamu krana se biemu krana and the info bian and krana be to the advantage of the NDC.
You have 1 minute.
And they couldn't complete a single hospital project. ABM Yama be clear on the issue about elections ni coalition ni and sem no. Where me say pin sheet I can want some na union men this for one tells you. Na the bia issue see and na me no kasi MPP ye training agent for na ye di omukotena police station am makohwe abato no so no and this is always a demonstration agents na was omukọ hwe abatom de man NDC no ye si omukọ bodompem e wo electoral commission office
only more program so why do you conclude for demonstration training
for somebody to vote for you is not to go and demonstrate to the electoral commission.
Is that right?
What when you are vigilant? Any Kromanum say that 2020, I'm calling biscuit ne, I'm calling teeny biscuit what strong room ne wa.
Is that right to demonstrate? Into demonstration. Now police for granted.
And I make say they are not ready. The NDC as a party is not ready. Strong room. Baby east from penny for tetia. And this from penny for me, you know, I don't want a tea any biscuit no more. And make the current coalition system, the electoral system, I want. A difficult so because it will be a real. Constituency be a topic. Easy for kind police stations for abana beban. Timmy pa, maybe more structure be.
Time na soon.
Maybe ma, maybe I don't want DC. Constituency be a real, constituency be a coalition. Then the constituency presents a constituency coalition sheet. Timmy. At the end of the day, no. Ashanti region, Oba Ashanti region, you be here how many coalition seats? 47 of them. Coalition seats. So the 47 coalition seats, no, you can't even bo money ya bako. You see now wa karana your friend Mami Jemensa no. We have 16 results. Results ne free region mu say konso. Are certified by NDC from penny for MPP from penny for. And that results no could do strong room wa kra. And this phone penny for no mukori biscuit ni no responsibility. One by verify from each of the regions. Say results na ban the correct figure.
To mentimia.
It won't me quality. I don't know when the commentary.
But CP, thank you very much. Jimmy Boachansa, MPP ni from Inshesu Oka communication team no ehun. Yes, so na yama happy birthday Sonko Enkoma Pato. CEO Emma Padus Engineering Company Limited Swami. We free your brother Asamwa any Malam Yaya Kessben Newsroom. I'm saying can't you say happy birthday. God bless your new age. And no happy birthday and so Enkoma Philip Ade. And then Maakye, another beginning of your life. I say, may God make all things new from Rosemary. Now, just say Rosemary, so Edia or the Abre, and so say, and can't you say happy birthday, and so enko, and so enfa amount. Na dear etie, and so and on. All right. Enti, yeah, na fe, ya sorry, jumedienum, and so, na, ya di. the akano atwaso e de ma patrol laundry services and so say men kind message afi men fa enom emfa and sorry. Come Saturday, lawyer Bafwewa is and his team are going to for health work, and I'll entreat all Mensha South members to join in the work. Lawyer Bafwewa Nyami Ayewie Patrol Laundry Services. I don't know. Yes, I submitted the Kwabena Owusu Dankwah. Ote wafa Kofi apia enka ekuya yebo siama akosua nyako apra no ma. Yakase dwumade nyina ekuya pesi asarebedi akomalam ya pages amo eboy. Ya pages ye ko social media handles no. Director era Stephen Kwachi and afi sound Samuel Sami ono